150 years ago, where we're standing here were a Notre Dame palace, but it is a first sight of the day. Independence Palace, a landmark in Ho Chi Minh City, on an area of 20 hectares, is a limited by four main streets: Nam Kỳ Khởi Nghĩa in the front and the Huyền Trân Công Chúa Street in the back. And to the left is the Nguyễn Thị Minh Khai Street, and to the right is the Nguyễn Du Street. And it is also sprawled by 30 April Park in the front and Tao Đàn Cultural Park in the back. It consists of 3 main floor and 2 terrace and 1 basement and 1 rooftop for helicopter. And let's go to discover the historical significations.
As you know, there is the Independence Palace, and Independence Palace was built in 1862, and in 1868 the palace was rebuilt by French and finished in 1871 with a new name, Notre Dame Palace. And in 1962 the palace was rebuilt and designed by architect Ngô Viết Thụ in order to found a cultural significance for the project. And now I'm in the yard of the Independence Palace. And do you see? That's grass. After me is over grass. It's very big. It's 102 meters in diameter. And in the middle of the grass, it have a fountain. It makes the visitor feel comfortable and fresh. And do you see that over there? Let's together. I will to show you some information about that. Let's go. Behind me is the A43 tank, and over there is a 390 tank. These tanks are identical to the armored vehicle from Tank Corps 203 Second Army that make the famous breakthrough into the palace grounds through the Great Palace Gate on 30 April 1975. And do you want to see the inside of the palace? Okay, let's follow me.
Reception for as many as 500 guests were held in this room, which were also used for the installation of its new cabinet. On 21 April in 1975, President Thiệu delivered his resignation speech in this room. He spoke for over 2 hours about the country's situation in the wake of the American decision to discontinue their support. Today is used for official receptions and other important events. The meeting held in this room includes sitting of the President and his minister. By decree of President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu in November in 1967, the government consisted of the Prime Minister, 90 cabinet ministers, and 7 deputy ministers. From 1967 to 1975, there were 5 cabinet reshuffle. Their longest was General Trần Thiện Nhiệm. Stay banned with as many as 100 guests were held in this room. One of the most notable such events was the inauguration dinner of President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu and his Vice President Nguyễn Cao Kỳ. The last day dinner was held here by President Nguyễn Văn Thiệu on 1 March 1975. for the U.S. Congressional delegation sent to report for continued support for the Southern government.
And this room is called resident reception room. As you can see, the interior is not quite, but clearly shows power and strength. This is the main trait of the resident of Republic of Vietnam, which is on the wooden platform above the other tray in this room. And on the left hand side is a large dress decorated with a pair of elephant ivory on the dragon shaft golden souls, and the rest of dress is for directory and assistant. And the next tourist room in Vietnam. At first, you know this is wider, but it's decorated very simple, and all the seats in this room are the same. And now we will visit the most beautiful room in this palace. This is ambassador chamber. Okay. This room is decorated with a lacquer painting, painted and completed by Nguyễn Văn Minh in 1966. It consists of 40 pieces of lacquer. Okay. The lacquer painting is 40 small panels inside. Declaration of victory over the Ming. This speaks a famous scene from the reign of King Lê. And now let me introduce the next room. This is a wide resident reception room. Okay, like you see, the ring and the furniture is like another room, such as a reception room in Vietnam. And now we come to the private department, and this is the last area of on the second floor. As you can see, it includes 2 bedrooms and 1 kitchen. And this is the garden in this area. And follow me. This is some gift from many countries, gift to the resident of Republic of Vietnam. This cinema has been equipped with perfect sound insulation with the capacity 56. This is a grand room. This room is used for residential, family and general to relax after the working time. This is a but the ladies reception for resident wives to welcome and to kiss ceremony wives. Ladies who represent for whole national and international social organizations formal reception. The rooms has been decorated slightly light. This is a library. It's now to be a light containing many types of national and international books in different fields, such as law, arts, literature. They are all arranged in its zone. The room has hidden elegant design with light. The furniture has been placed in the middle of the room. That's the light.
We are standing the terrace for helicopter landing. On here, there are now put helicopter UH-1 by Bell built, equipped for America in 1959 and used in Vietnam War in 1962. Next, it is a cycle, the same red piece of bombs written to remember the bombing Lieutenant Nguyễn Thành Trung in the place of dependencies. The moment it is also the president of the Popular Republic of Vietnam.
Now we are standing basement in Independence Palace. The sprinkler system were designed by Lieutenant Colonel Energy Phan Văn Điển. The room in the tunnel are linked together by a small concrete entrance. 5 mm were more and equipped with a ventilation system. The tunnel is divided into two areas. The reason one with either 0.6 meters and thick wall again 500 kilometers bombs. The reason two is the 1.6 meter and thick concrete were against 2,000 kilogram bombs. In case of emergency, the president will go down by connecting stairs from his office at floor 2. Area of communication includes rooms, receiving, transferring, encoding, replaying the radio on the ground when the battle occurs. There are 41 staff members in our operation. They are responsible for providing information across the battlefields, forces, and embassies of the Republic of Vietnam in several areas. This is a president office. He works here when a serious occurs. In the room, there is a telephone connected to the staff brain headquarters to direct the situation. There are also detailed maps of areas for the president to observe and make decisions. This is the president's bedroom. He is here realized when he was in here. The kitchen area is where the service of banquets. Kitchen is equipped according to the standard, such as kitchen of a 5-star hotel at that time. The equipment are available in stainless steel product in Japan.
Finally, we complete the short trip in Independence Palace. I hope that you have a great time in here. Thank you and see you.